Hello and welcome to section 2.4. We're on page 44 and today we're going to be talking about numbers 31 to 100. So here in this little chart on page 44, you can see all the numbers are written out for you from 31 to 40 or 42, and then it skips to 50, 60, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. It's just showing you the pattern that the numbers are going to follow. So you're going to use the word E, which means and, in most numbers from 31 through 99. Okay? So that's, of course, like the numbers like 31 through 39, 41 through 49, 51 through 59, etc. Okay, so E means and. So basically what you're saying is if you're talking about 85, that's 80. We find the number 80 from that chart. That's 80. Y 5. That's like saying 80 and or plus 5. 85. And that's how you form it. So, you can, at home when you're listening to this, why don't we go ahead and you can do a couple with me, okay? So if I tell you to write out the number 67, okay, how do you do that? First, we go to the chart, we figure out what the base for 60 is, and that will be 60. Okay, and then we need to add our 7. 65. Y 7. Sesenta y siete. Okay, and we do that for all our other numbers. Let's try one more. So, 92. We go again to the chart. 90 y and 2. So you want to make sure that you remember how to, you have to memorize the tens place. So what 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, all of those are written out, and then you need to know your numbers 1 through 10 for sure. So at some point, it's not like you have to memorize 100 different numbers. You're memorizing, right, the base 10, and then 11 through 20, those are going to be a little different. We talked about those last chapter. But then after that, from 31 to 100, you're forming numbers just by using this pattern, if that makes sense, okay? So you want to make sure that you are able to do this. And then, of course, after you know how to do numbers 1 through 100, then it's pretty easy, even though the numbers get bigger. And we won't talk about that today. We'll talk about that later on. Okay, so with numbers that end in uno, like 31, 41, etc., uno becomes un before a masculine noun and una before a feminine noun. So, hay 31 chicos, hay 31 chicas. Okay, and then 100 is used before nouns and in counting. So the words un, una, and uno are never used before 100 in Spanish. So, ¿cuántos libros hay? Hay 100 libros. ¿Cuántas sillas hay? Hay 100 sillas. Okay? Okay, so that's the clarification there that you need. 100 equals 100. So you don't need that 1 right there. Okay, you just say 100 for that. That's what that means. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do manos a la obra. You can follow along with me. You can pause the recording and then come back to it at your leisure. So, let's see. Okay, 55 o 56. Okay. 31. Oh, I didn't write it here. 84. 99. 40. 3. 68. 72. And notice here, 60 is S-E-S, 70 is S-E-T. 60, 70. Treinta y cinco. 87. Okay. Cincuenta y 9. 100. 61. 96. 74. And one more. 42. Okay, if you have any questions about numbers and how to form them, please ask them in the form. I'd be more than happy to answer them there.